The Real Housewives of Potomac season 5 freaking reunion part 1, the dragging and the slashation that has truly been heard around the world. Now when the episode first popped up, first thing I looked at was all of their fashions, and I'm gonna say, although that the theme may have meant to have been Portugal and they have meant to have been classy, most of them were trash. The fashions were absolutely pure trash, but the people that killed it, in my opinion, is Monique for number 1, Wendy for number 2, and then Karen for number 3. As far as Gizelle's is concerned, it's all right. It's not really giving me nothing. As far as Candiace is concerned, that bow, I wasn't really getting it. She's already so little. She just looked like a little chocolate yellow banana pudding pop up there or something. I don't know. You know, Bill Cosby vibes is what it's giving me. Move over to Robin. Her hair ruined her complete outfit for me. It wasn't that, well, let me take that back. It wasn't that Robin's dress was necessarily bad. I don't think I liked the turtleneck part with it. The hair was horrible. These girls are attractive, but they really can't dress for pure hell. And then other than that, Ashley don't even count because she's pregnant, and that ain't even really fair to be trying to compare her to nobody. All right, so first things first, we got to go into the fact that Monique... We got to go into the fact that Gizelle and her taste and her fashion and her house decor is pure trash, and at least now finally everybody is calling it out. Now when I critique Gizelle's fashion sense, when I critique the way she decorates her home, that dilapidated house that's still falling over, by the way, I really hope y'all down there in New Birth donate extra, okay? It's Christmas time and I want y'all to give to the needy, and that house looks like it's a shelter for the needy, the sick, and the shut-in. So I need y'all to definitely send y'all donations so Jamal can send it up to her so that she can finally finish that $1 million dilapidated ass house. I ain't never known nobody to spend $1 million on a dump. Like if there's a show that was literally called $1 Million Dump, it would be Gizelle's house. But whenever I look at her fashions, I get Rainbow, Marshalls, Gen X, City Trends, and Family Dollar. That's pretty much how I would describe her damn fashion. Now, let's move along and talk about Wendy real quick. To me, I'm good on Wendy on the show. I really don't see what she brought. I understand how Bravo was trying to literally bring like an educated perspective to the show, and she has all these degrees and blah, blah, blah. But I feel like we really, truly did not get to know Wendy at all. Wendy spent several episodes bragging on the fact that she got a doctorate because she is looking for the validation that she has never gotten from her mother. Point blank and the period. I understand she's Nigerian and that's her culture and that's all she has, but Wendy, I'm here to let you know you are not in Nigeria, you are in America, and in America, no matter what you do, you are still treated as a black woman, no matter what is behind your name, what you drive, and the house that you stay in. Now your people say you in $1 million of student loan debt and that you rent in that house, but that ain't none of my business. That's neither here nor there, but I'm here to let you know that here you are still seen as no better than the other. So all those bragging rights are only good enough for when you go to the Nigerian markets or whatever and they bring you the premium goats from the back of it. But other than that, you ain't better than nobody else. You do purport it as a weapon, and we sick of it. Come with something else. We'll pretty much get rid of her as far as I'm concerned. Candiace in her mouth, Candiace and her Twitter fingers will always write checks in her ass cannot cash. Monique didn't even give her an ass whooping. Let's keep it real. That wasn't an ass whooping. She did not get beat up on TV. Now I know her pride is hurt than anything, and I know some of them edges in the front of that hair came out when that hair was getting pulled because she was sitting there too busy trying to protect that wig and that wig pullation instead of getting and coming up out of that wig and slanging for her life, or at least running out the barn. Next time, Candiace, just make sure you wear a piece that can easily pop off. Next time you get into an argument, you better rock the jailhouse braids to the back and get to swinging your broken glass like Mariah over there on Married to Medicine. You're gonna have to figure out something, sis. I'm sick of seeing you get beat up. Your mammy hitting you upside the head with a purse. Candiace pulling all your edges out. You gotta figure out something. But I'm here to let you know I done seen many fights in my lifetime. I done talked my way out of plenty, and I'm here to let you know, Candiace, you did not get beat up. You got a little drag. You got a little tug. Thank God for the producers. Thank God for the table. Or you might have really actually got beat up, but you'll be okay. Your pride and your ego was hurt more than anything else. Moving right along. Gizelle and Target, they're not carrying every hue beauty, every hoe beauty, because she is married to the holy whore, and you are the holy whore first lady. Holy first whore. I don't know what. Okay, if your spouse, no, if your baby daddy is the pastor, and he's the holy whore, you're Mrs. Holy Whore. I don't really know how that works, but I'm here to let you know is this, all right? Target absolutely got rid of every Hue Beauty because y'all wasn't going down there and buy it. Just much like y'all not donating to help Gizelle in that dilapidated ass house. It's not really that hard to understand. Everything that Gizelle got in part 1 of this reunion is everything that she has conjured up in the last 5 seasons. She has come for everybody in every single facet of their life, and now that shit is coming back, and karma is serving hot, spicy, with no kind of relief for her, okay? And Ashley is the same way. Ashley was a firecracker, and she came for Robin. Now, we all know that Robin's relationship was messed up. The whole situation looked a little funny to me. We know that basically they were too broke to leave one another, and they didn't work that shit out, and I'm happy for them. They should work it out. Ain't nobody gonna love them like the other, but at the end of the day, we know if they had been in a better financial position, Juan would have left a long time ago. But technically, he temporarily left, but he would have left, you know. You can't tell me Juan ain't got nail hoe down the street, but, you know, he do a little something, okay? That's just how I feel. But we can't compare your business, Gizelle, to Karen's business because, well, her business or her fragrance is selling and nobody's buying every hue. But as a matter of fact, probably, you know what though, but now that Target did liquidate you, I could probably go down to City Trends or Marshalls and find your makeup for probably about $1.99 a pack or something. I don't know. Y'all let me know if y'all able to find it anywhere. Maybe you find it in a dollar store. You might have been better selling your shit in Dollar General. It might have sold better. Moving right along, Gizelle. I didn't know you was 50. I mean, you're not old, you know, and you're not an unattractive woman, but you're just not as young as you try to portray yourself to be. So you're literally 7 years younger than Karen, acting like Karen is the old crypt keeper. But if she the crypt keeper, you the crypt cousin. Okay. Monique needs receipts, right? This whole receipt book. First of all, going forward from now on, I am getting a binder and I'm keeping receipts on everybody I don't like either because this stuff is genius. I don't know why I didn't think of this before. As a matter of fact, I just got, I'm almost done reading this 50 Cent book on his life, and he actually has a binder on all of his opponents and haters too. So it's really something that everybody needs to employ because you learn about your haters. You can really learn what not to do because like my uncle says, you can always learn from a stupid motherfucker. You really can. Now, let me say this. Monique simply pointed out facts. Monique didn't say anything that the bloggers had not been saying since March. Number one, there is no way that this relationship between Gizelle and Jamal is absolutely real. Why? Because he just had a baby this spring. Why? Because he has 6 or 7 other baby mamas. Why? Because he is not committed to nobody. He is not committed to nothing but his dollar. He uses Jesus for a hustle, and he hustles his way into money, fame, pussy, and whatever else he can get behind it. But I am here to let you know this relationship is not real, nor is it ever real. Hell, Gizelle sat there and made a whole photo shoot, scheduled a whole photo shoot, getting her hair pressed. Finally, let's talk about the fact that Gizelle's hair is over processed. By the way, I've never met somebody that was so comfortable showing dry hair on TV. You know, congratulations for being really comfortable with yourself, but I just want to send you like some Africa Best, some herbal oil, some cocoa butter, shea butter. I know some Africans down here in Atlanta could whip you up some in their kitchen. I just need you to do something to just smooth, it's dry, like your hair is screaming, much like the fashions in your house is screaming. It's just screaming for help. Just like hell, the roof caving in on your house and you got dry hair. You say you black, but you ain't black, because black folks know to moisturize their hair. You must be that new black or that lazy black. I don't know. Now, when Monique got to reading out the text and got to reading out the numbers, do you love and do you know how everybody got quiet around there? Why? Because nobody could save you, Gizelle. First of all, everybody wants you to feel they heat, Gizelle, because they heat you feeling. That's what you give to everybody else. Number one. Number two, even your ass looking Robin could come to help you. Robin just sunk into her chair like, damn, sis, even I can't help you. Why? Because Jamal is slinging Dean all up and through the church. It's like he sunk it all up and through you. You was just the look to put on his arm. If I was to dig into y'all relationship, I will find that you was never the only woman, because before y'all got married, he had multiple of your hoes, but you was the one that had the right look to go beside him to get the most coin. And that's just what it is. That's just what it is. All right. We all know when it comes to these men, they looking for a certain look, especially men that look like Jamal, typically like women that look a certain way, and boom, that was you. And you was just a hoe that was able to get the last name, and you would still have the last name if you were okay with being publicly cheated on. But I guess back then, it wasn't enough money on the line for you. Now you actually need that shit to keep your check down there in Potomac and to finally finish the roof. So with that being said, that is part one. I'm here for Monique and all her receipts. I hope that in part two they finally get to what Candiace did and what was in the part that she played, and Monique deciding to go ahead and drag her. I'm ready for Chris to come out and threaten everybody. I'm just ready. But I gotta say this, they better not lead this damn reunion without talking about the fact that Juan and Michael was gonna go on a honeymoon together by themselves. I'm sorry, a bachelor party by themselves. When did Juan and Michael get so damn close? I mean, we all know that the dick that Michael wanted to suck was Juan's. I mean, I don't know who wanted to ride that dick more. Is it Gizelle? Is it Michael? Or is it Robin? I think Robin's kind of apathetic towards it. Gizelle definitely wanted, because she always fixing her hair every time she talked to Juan and Hill. I mean, the same look, hunger, thirst. I mean, I just feel, whenever Michael and Gizelle is even talking to Juan, you see them drooling. Now, I'm going to say this. Juan and Robin are one of the really the best looking couples in the damn franchise. I gotta give them that. However, the key to their financial freedom is not working, it's not flipping houses, and it's not reality TV. It's OnlyFans. If they were to start an OnlyFans, they would absolutely sell out. We just want to see how they get down. We want to see whose voice is deeper in the bedroom. We want to see it all. So get to it, people. We will be reviewing part 2 and part 3, and maybe even part 4 if that's it. All right, like, comment, subscribe, share if you care. Make sure you subscribe to my backup channel, Storm Uncut. If you want to do business on my channel, I will be starting back advertisements in the new year. Make sure you hit me up, stormmonroebusiness@gmail.com, as well as if you need a YouTube consultation. They are 2 hours in length, all right, for $200. Hit me up at that same email address, and my secretary will be responding to you with some questions just to make sure it's all good. If you are an up-and-coming artist, or if you have an inspiring story that you feel needs to be told on this show, make sure you also hit me up at the email address. All right, like, comment, subscribe, share if you care, and I will catch you guys later. Embrace Pangea is a black-owned health and wellness brand that has solidified themselves as being able to take care of your yoni. But guess what? They do more than just service your yoni. Yes, as a matter of fact, Embrace Pangea has products to cover you from head to toe, inside and out. And in particular, let me tell you about a couple products that I personally use. Number one is the herbal tooth powder that is better than any toothpaste that you will get over the counter. It will get your teeth clean and help your teeth to maintain a natural white shade. And in addition to that, the advanced botanical mouthwash is something that we all should have in our medicine cabinet. Now, when you look at a bottle like this with 25 potent herbs like echinacea, golden cell, don't laugh at me if I mispronounced that, you know what I meant. We need these natural ingredients in our mouth rinses so that we can fight tooth decay, gingivitis, all of that plaque, halitosis, and overall poor oral hygiene. Okay, so if you want to get a good clearance when you go to the dentist, get you some Embrace Pangea. And in addition to that, make sure you use my code STORM to get 10% off your order at checkout today.